The Volunteer Fire Protection District in Arkansas recently received a strange call. The fire chief, Mr. Tucker, was called out after someone had said there were flames coming from a hole in the ground. When he arrived, he discovered there was a large hole in the ground with flames coming out. Tucker had this to say: "When I got there were flames 8 to 9 feet high shooting out of a hole around 2 feet in diameter. It burned that way for 30 to 45 minutes before it went out." While observing the hole, he couldn't help but notice the hole had a sharp turn in it. Tucker revealed that he had taken the temperature inside the hole and it was around 780 degrees. He was asked what he thought about it, and what could have made this hole spit out flames, but he said that he didn't know. One of the first things that people pointed to was a meteorite. However, Tucker said that it was unlikely this was the cause. The fire chief pointed out there was no sign of a meteorite strike at the site, with no signs of dirt having been scuffed up or splashed around the hole's edges. Another idea that was put forward was lightning storms. However, when this hole was created there were no lightning storms in the area, so this has been ruled out. Tucker suggested the hole could have been from a gas company. While there were no signs of the flames and fire being caused by a gas explosion, the chief said that the local gas company did arrive on the scene to take photographs of the hole. The company was questioned about the situation and they said they sent out one of their technicians. A spokesperson for the company said the following: "Although Black Hills Energy does not provide natural gas services in Midway, Arkansas, the local fire department contacted us to assist with their fire investigation. Our technicians responded and detected no natural gas in the area. We will continue to partner with the fire department in the investigation as needed." Not so long ago, another person came forward with a similar situation. A man in Georgia recently came forward and said that he'd witnessed a meteorite hit his garden. He said there were loud noises, and then he could see flames coming from the ground. When he made it to the crater, it was around 15 inches deep and the same across. However, it turned out that it was a fake. Many scientific outlets came forward and said the photos were fake. Contrary to popular belief, when space debris hits the ground they're not hot, and do not create fires. Google Earth is a free program from Google that allows you to view the Earth through high-resolution graphics and satellite images. It's an incredible tool that allows you to see amazing places from the comfort of your home. However, over the years some people have discovered some bizarre things. These mysterious markings have been discovered on Google Earth. Not much information has been released about it, but many people agree they look strange. Some have put forward the idea of it being writing, while others think it's artwork. It's also been suggested it's a biological process. People have found similar images to this and some of those still remain unexplained. So what do you guys think these markings are? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Utah is a mysterious place. One of the things that are witnessed here by people is the skinwalker. Some people take these creatures very seriously, for it's believed the spirits of these creatures can and will haunt you. Some say skinwalkers can have the power to read human thoughts. People that have encountered them always say there is something off about them. For example, if one of these creatures is in its human form, they make weird movements. One witness said the following: "My grandmother on my mother's side has always been very superstitious. She's not religious, but she does believe in a lot of paranormal stuff. She's never been anywhere east of Montana, and she grew up in Nevada. One year when I was in grade school, I went to visit her. Most of the visits were pretty uneventful and typical boring stuff. She would always keep her curtains drawn and would always peek out the window. When someone would question what she was doing, she would always say, 'The skinwalker is watching me.' This went on for nearly the entire visit until a few days before we were due to leave. My grandma and my baby brother were in the front yard that evening. They were planting flowers when all of a sudden my grandmother started shouting, 'Get away from that creature. It's not safe.' Of course, being in Nevada, we all assumed my brother had found a scorpion, or some type of snake. So we ran outside to see my grandmother clutching my little brother, and shaking in terror against the side of the house. Standing out in the yard was a large black Great Dane-sized-like dog. It was staring at my grandmother with an intensity I've never seen before. What looked unnatural was the fact it was standing on its hind legs. It looked up at us, gave us a huff and bounded off. I don't remember if it moved unusually fast or not, but I do remember it had really deep yellow eyes. When my mother asked my grandmother what happened, she kept repeating, "The skinwalker has found me." She moved a couple of weeks after that. Scientists have spent many years trying to determine the age of the planet. By dating the rocks in the Earth's crust and rocks from the Moon, scientists have been able to come up with estimates. Rocks that have been returned from the Moon have been dated to be 4.5 billion years old. These rocks support the idea that the Earth and the rest of the solar system formed around 4.5 billion years ago. Recently, gem and mineral expert Eric Mitsmaki made an incredible discovery. While walking along the shore of Lake Superior at night, he found rocks that glowed like lava. This was with the aid of a UV light. He didn't know what these stones were, so decided to ask some of his friends in the field. However, they told him they didn't know what he was talking about. He went back and decided to use black light, and this is when he discovered even more of them. Eric said he was blown away by how many there were. After seeing these glowing stones sitting on the beach, he started to collect them by the bagful. However, Eric was still puzzled by the glowing rocks, and decided to send them to the Michigan Tech University. After doing numerous studies, the researchers said the rocks were a type of cyanide. These rocks contain sodalite. Sodalite is a blue-coloured mineral that is widely used as an ornamental gemstone. However, the one found in this rock has glowing properties. Sodalite that's found in Canada is what's responsible for the glowing nature of the rocks. As mentioned, these are usually blue, but the rocks Eric discovered have been mostly composed of granite or basalt. Geologists have noted that while these stones have technically been discovered already, this is the first time anyone has had them officially tested and confirmed. Some minerals can be fluorescent. These minerals have the ability to absorb a small amount of light, and later on release a small amount of light on a different wavelength. The colour change of fluorescent minerals can be seen best when they're illuminated in darkness. This can be achieved by using an ultraviolet light. Eric has turned his find into a solid business. He now sells these stones. In addition to this, he also gives tours of the area where the stones can be found. His tours last for a few hours, and he says that everyone can find the rocks. His social media pages are filled with tour photos and his group's finds. The Upalites were named by Eric after the region they were found in, the Michigan Upper Peninsula. The presence of these stones in Michigan has been put down to glacial movement. For many people, Antarctica is shrouded in mystery. For years there have been talks of strange goings on here, and some people have even shown photographs that have left many people with questions. Usually when we see pictures of icebergs, we think of them as being irregular in shape. However, a recent photograph by NASA has shown this mysterious looking iceberg. One of the things that stands out for many people is that it doesn't look natural. The iceberg looks as though it's been finely cut. Others have pointed out they've never seen an iceberg with this kind of precision. The team that captured the image is Operation Icebridge, and their main mission is to measure and monitor polar ice, and document changes over time. The team caught sight of the strange-looking iceberg during a flyover and posted it to Twitter. The team said the following about the iceberg. The iceberg's sharp angles and flat surface indicate that it's probably recently carved from the ice shelf. However, some people are not satisfied with this answer, and have suggested it could be due to other things. As mentioned, Antarctica is shrouded in mystery, and over the years many strange photographs have been presented. However, scientists have come forward and said that it's not uncommon to see these kind of shapes, and it's due to the way it cuts from the ice shelves. Operation Icebridge also posted another photograph which shows a large triangular shaped iceberg. Not so long ago, it was said that stairs were discovered in Antarctica, and this led many theorists to believe that it could be proof of the lost city of Atlantis. The city was barely mentioned during ancient times, with the name Atlantis being mentioned only by the great philosopher Plato. Photographic evidence of strange land anomalies have turned up over the years. This mysterious staircase was spotted via satellite, with many people pointing out that it's probably a long-lost pyramid or temple, perhaps from the mythical Atlantis. One individual said the following: "I've been studying Antarctica and its surroundings for years, and I think that something happened here. Perhaps not now, but thousands of years ago, I think an intelligent race inhabited Antarctica. We keep seeing strange goings on here and it all points towards something. I think it could be the lost city of Atlantis. Scientists know that Antarctica was once a lush green forest, and this has made many people speculate it was once inhabited by an advanced civilization. So what do you guys make of this iceberg? Do you guys think it's natural? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.